Hey guys, this is a patch 7.20 tier list from a plat three players perspective. I'm gonna go from top to bottom. Each line is top, jungle, mid, ADC, support in that order. I'm gonna start with Pantheon. Pantheon is a stream lane bully. You're gonna level up his Q, get Thunder Lords, Keystone, just Q. You're just a lane bully. You're a piece of shit too. It's a really easy champion to learn due to him not really having any skill shots. I mean, the E isn't a skill shot. Let's be honest. It's fucking like you don't. I mean, you just have to look at them and hit them. Heimerdinger in bronze and silver. He's extremely obnoxious. Pick him into melee matchups where let's say I'm going for CS and I'm a melee character. You EW me. I'm fucking you Heimerdinger's really good at making people his bitch and really knocking their CS down to make them irrelevant in the mid to late game. Jarvan's really good. You can go damage or tank. If you go damage, you'll be able to instantly delete the backline, ADC, support, mid, whatever one you think is the best, one to delete. You have a good, decent laning phase, although his shield was nerfed a few patches ago, decreasing his viability for trading. Makes it a bit worse for him. Maokai is probably the second best top laner in my opinion. You're just atrocious. Every ability you have does CC. Your passive, you just don't die in team fights. I mean, it literally you're usually gonna be the last one left unless you just get focused instantly, because the stat magic is just fucking atrocious, especially late game. I mean, late game it's gonna be healing you for like 600 to 800 health. That's retarded, and you're gonna be able to proc that 3 or 4 times. At least 2 or 4 times in a team fight. So, but Cho'Gath is definitely the best here. Cho'Gath has QWE. He's a silence, a knockup, and a slow. He has pretty good damage just in those abilities, but then you have to count in. Let's say you have a Maokai running at your team, right? You're like, okay, he's gonna what WR80C then Q. You're not that much threat. You see a Cho'Gath with a gargoyle chest plate. You know he can one shot your ADC, your mid or support. You know he can instantly knock somebody out of the team fight. He's a huge threat. Cho'Gath is a huge threat. Um, his stacks give him just stupid health. If a Cho'Gath gets ahead, it's basically game. Uh, he's a frontline tank that can delete your ADC. I don't understand how that's balanced at all. He's definitely the best top laner and the best. He's the second best jungler. Jarvan Jungle has good ganks. He's good damage too. Good early game damage. His R and his E, not his E, his knockup, allowing him for good ganks. Maokai has fucking stupid CC and the passive, so it's gonna be really hard to kill Maokai ganking you also with a top laner, and he has extreme CC to slow you down. Cho'Gath has the knockup, the silence, the slow, and the feast. So I mean, he could just come in lane and one shot you theoretically if you were like half health. Um, and his Q, if you get hit by his Q, you're basically fucking dead. I mean, if he hits you with Q, he's gonna hit you with E. You're gonna have to burn a flash to maybe survive. Sejuani is definitely the best jungler in my opinion right now. Next patch, she's gonna be getting nerfs really hard. Her her on her E is gonna be getting cut in half. So next patch, she's probably gonna be not definitely. She's gonna definitely drop from that because that's really gonna hurt her early game damage, which is already kind of struggling. Um, her R allows her to instantly, you misstep, you're fucking getting R'd. I mean, it's just such an atrocious ability. It's really fast, really easy to hit, to be honest. And if you hit that, your team's just gonna instantly just delete that fucking person. I mean, they're instantly dead. So she's definitely the best jungler. She's sitting at like a 54, 55% win rate too. I mean, that's gotta tell you something. Annie, go flash ignite. Get your 4 procs so you can proc your stun. Either flash R ignite QW or R QW ignite. they're dead. You just shit on them. Oriana is definitely the best one in this tier, in the mid lane tier, due to her extreme um, ability to abuse people, and she still relatively has good damage too. Her R allows you to end games with, if you get a 3-4 man R, I mean that team fight's an L most likely for them. Um, and that'll do a shit ton of damage, and they're just there sitting ducks. They're just gonna get fucking demolished instantly. Malzahar, I like him because he has good pick potential. He's kind of like a Annie in the sense. You got to see which one you like more. Annie, I would say, is easier to play. Malzahar takes a little bit more knowledge of the champion, so you might have to put more games in them. Um, you just are, and they're most likely fucking dead in a team fight. You just have to worry about not dying yourself. And even if they are to QSS the alt would still do the alt would do its damage no matter what, even if you die. Twitch, well, really the 4 ADCs I want to say you should play that are the best is Twitch, Xayah, Kog'Maw, and Tristana. Due to their range, they're able to delete your team, but they don't have to put themselves as you know bad of a situation. They don't have to get as close to you to delete you, so they're more safe picks. Twitch with his Q, you can just show up and delete a team. I see this all the time with Twitch. His R gives him attack range. You can I mean, he's definitely like probably the second best one, if not the best. I mean, you can make arguments for him or Tristana in my opinion, or even Kog'Maw. Those three are probably the best. You could go Xayah if you're looking for something a little bit more safe. Xayah R basically gives her a second QSS. Let's say I'm about to stun you, just R, you become untargetable, and you won't get stunned and you won't get deleted. And she also has good range. Kalista has good kite, and she has a decent early laning phase with her ult. Gives her good engage. Kog'Maw has good attack range, um, and his W gives him hybrid damage. You're gonna want to be going Rageblade build. Same with Varus. His ult lets him, pick somebody and easily delete them. Tristana, I think Tristana really is the best. Her Buster Shot gives her survivability. Lets her get somebody off of her. If you get hit with it, you're going like 2 screens away, easy. And her W allows her to run down an entire. Her W resets on kills. So I've seen it in pros and solo queue. I see it frequently where Tristana will run down an entire team during a team fight while they're trying to escape. Soraka, we're going on to the Ardent supports. The Ardent supports are really just atrocious, to be honest. You see 5 of them are Ardents. The Malzahar is kind of just put in there to spice things up. Because Malzahar support, I think that is where he is best at. But I would say the best support here is Janna or Lulu. We're going to go through each one. Soraka has good lane sustain. She's got a silence. Her ult gives her the ability to maybe save somebody in top, mid, or jungle. And she can proc Ardent. Taric can proc Ardent. He has AoE heal, so he can proc Ardent. Let's say you have a Lucian mid and an AD that can work very well with the Taric or Sona, giving them the ability to proc Ardent on multiple people. I think Sona is the best for somebody who really doesn't play support. Let's say you got autofield, Sona is your best bet because you're going to be proccing Ardent a lot. Because all her abilities proc Ardent basically, except for R. And her R, you can flash R and engage a team fight. Janna gives her ADC extreme survivability with the shield and can also proc Ardent. Her R also, let's say the team fight's not going your way, she can R, heal you guys up, knock the enemy back. She can also use it to displace people to turn the tide of the team fight. Lulu Kog'Maw is probably one of the most disgusting duo lanes I've ever seen. I don't think I've seen it lose yet. Lulu, like Janna, can offer extreme survivability for her ADC, allowing the ADC to kind of get more risky and dangerous. Moving on to Malzahar, the only non-Ardent support here. His R really gives you that. In lower MR, I think the Malzahar is really good. You're guaranteed I mean, unless you have an autistic player on your team, which you know, autistic ADC, which is a possibility. Laura and Mar. Um, you just alt the enemy ADC, and she's gonna burn her flash. If you get her to burn her flash before that, that is very good. But you just R on them, and they're most likely gonna die if your ADC follows up. I mean, they're fucked. I mean, it's gonna do so much damage. Well, this is the end of my patch 7.20 tier list. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.